How's it going? It's Chris from Hair Loss with Steroids, and we're going to talk Saul Palmetto. Okay, here are my general thoughts. I've tried it myself. I've mega dosed it, okay, in my mid-20s, and it absolutely did nothing for me, okay? That was a disappointment, because if you look at either advertisements all over the internet, I mean, it's gotten the rep that Saul Palmetto will stop hair loss dead without side effects. Okay? Now, with that said, a lot of guys actually have pretty good, like, a minority of guys have pretty good results with Saul Palmetto. Okay? It's simply, it can't hurt. Okay? But again, I've mega dosed it big time. Okay? And not when I was on steroids, okay? When I was off cycle and everything like that. I don't juice anymore, but I did in my mid-20s. And, I mean, you can see that's what this channel is born from. Saul Palmetto did not do anything, okay? It is also being included in popular shampoos. Region Pure has it. The Lipogain Big 3 has it. Revita has it. Those all have Saul Palmetto, I do believe, okay? And, again, it's another little goodie, you know, that's thrown in there that may make a difference, and the difference, in my opinion, even if it does work, is probably about a, you know, 3 or 4% difference at most. Like, it's really not the big ingredient. Obviously, in shampoos, ketoconazole is the big ingredient. Oral treatments, which was how, you know, I was taking the Saul Palmetto, obviously. You know, it's not the home run thing that finasteride is. Okay, and I do have some theories on why that is, and maybe there's some research that's came out recently to, you know, validate these theories or not. But basically, what I do believe, though, is Saul Palmetto can be helpful for prostate, okay? Now, that is where the bulk of the clinical evidence shows it is helpful for prostate, okay? Except very, very, you know, overly zealous supplement companies and stuff like that have marketed, okay, so it works for prostate, and it works by keeping the DHT off the prostate, so it must keep the DHT off hair follicles. Doesn't work that way. Maybe for some, but really not for me, and really anyone I know, okay, because there's all these different formulas popping up, you know, that'll kill it. It has this clinically proven ingredient called Saul Palmetto. I think there's even infomercials of a lot of this shit on pretty major networks like ESPN and E and Bravo. Not that I'm watching E and Bravo, but the girls have it on, so I do see it. The Saul Palmetto is clinically proven, I do believe, okay? Nearly certain, okay? For getting DHT from the prostate, keeping it off the prostate. And I do believe it is effective in that. I don't seem to be too prone to prostate problems, at least. And hear me out here. I am, you know, I'm 31 years old. When I was juicing, I was like 25. But I didn't ever really have, like, inflamed prostate where I could feel, except for once. And it was bizarre because I wasn't taking anything that I had in the past. Okay? So I quickly ran and got Saul Palmetto. I'm also on finasteride at the time, which makes it surprising that the prostate, you know, didn't, like, blow up or be inflamed or whatever, get aggravated. But I got Saul Palmetto, mega dosed it, that went away. Okay? And when I stopped the Saul Palmetto, for some reason it didn't come back. I was nearly certain, okay? It seems like a lot of the research and user feedback across the internet suggests that Saul Palmetto is good for the prostate. Now, why good? Why does it work for the prostate and maybe not for scalp hair follicles? Okay, not all DHT is the same. Okay, there's two types of DHT. The same kind that hits your prostate is not necessarily the same kind that hits your scalp hair. And I actually, okay, before I make a mistake on this video and say the wrong one, which hits what, they're opposite. Okay, I forget which ones hit what, but they're definitely opposite, and that's why, you know, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't replicate its results. And it's unfortunate, but that seems to be the issue. But general thoughts on Saul Palmetto: didn't work for me. Megadose, it didn't work. Heard it works for some guys. Won't help you if you are very sensitive male pattern baldness like me. Will not help you if you're taking steroids. Okay. You know, it might theoretically help with basically steroidal DHT that's coming from like testosterone and its derivative. It wouldn't be Trenbolone, Superdrol, M1T, Dianabol, not going to help with those. However, you know, guys that do take it on cycle for the prostate issue seem to be pretty successful with it. So saw Palmetto, can't hurt. Put no faith, no stock into those natural hair loss things that deceptively say they have a clinically proven ingredient that stops hair loss. No, it has a clinically proven ingredient that helps keep some DHT off the prostate. It's just a marked up saw Palmetto formula that has, you know, it's clinically proven for the wrong thing. So why would it touch hair loss? Although people don't really know that, they figure, you know, it actually is for hair loss and it's been for hair loss, but it's actually not. It's for DHT that hits the prostate to help prevent benign prostate hyperplasia. Okay, and I do feel it's effective at that, but hair loss, maybe give it a try, megadose it like me, talk to your doctor first, but I didn't have any luck with it. So, saw Palmetto, folks.